What's up everybody, this is Danny and today I'm excited about this camera comparison. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max versus the iPhone XS Max. So I want to see how good this triple camera system is and if it's worth upgrading to or not, because a lot of times it's not worth it in a 1 year time span to upgrade just because of the camera. But this time you have a new triple camera system with the ultra wide angle, some video improvements. You can already see that I am much wider on the front facing camera and I can shoot 4K 60 now through the front facing camera, which is really nice. So let me know which one looks better, which one sounds better, and then I'm gonna go out today and see if this camera is worth upgrading to or if you should just keep your XS Max. Let's do this. Let's start with the daytime photos because this is when I take the most pictures, and the test really didn't surprise me much. They both look very similar in daylight. The pictures are full of dynamic range, the colors are nice, and the white balance looks the same. Lots of details here, so when it comes to daylight pictures, there aren't major changes, but here's what I noticed after looking at over 200 pictures side by side. The portrait mode pictures have a deeper background blur, and the subjects like my son here have better and brighter exposure on the face, which is subtle but nice. Across the board, I noticed that the iPhone 11 Pro is a bit sharper. It's not night and day different, but you can definitely see it. I would almost say that the 11 Pro's processing is a bit on the over sharpened side, where the XS looks a little smoother and more natural. Almost in every case, the new iPhone 11 Pro takes the better shot. Dynamic range is slightly better in some shots, highlight preservation is noticeable, and more highlight detail is noticeable as well. The big reason to upgrade this year is the addition of the ultra wide angle camera. You can just get so much more in the frame. It's been on other cameras for years, but now having that option on the iPhone is huge for me. I love ultra wide angle, and once you have it, you can't live without it. It's awesome. Also this year, you can take portrait mode pictures with the ultra wide angle camera as well. You can capture much more in the scene, like this family photo. You can't do that with the older iPhones. If you're a selfie taker, there are improvements here as well on the iPhone 11 series. First of all, you get a wider selfie, which to me is a big deal, and you can take slow motion video with the front facing camera, and you also get 4K 60 frames per second on the front facing camera as well, which is really cool. The selfies are sharper this year on the iPhone 11 Pro, more detail, less smoothing. I like this a lot better, but it depends. If you like that slight beauty mode effect, you might want to stick with the iPhone XS, but I like the iPhone 11 Pro better for selfies. They both shoot 4K video, the best video in the business basically, and the stabilization looks similar. The new iPhone does have extended dynamic range in 4K 60 frames per second this year, so if you shoot a lot of video on your phone, it might be worth the upgrade, even though it's slight. There is an audio zoom feature on the iPhone 11 series where if you zoom in, it isolates the noise and makes the voice louder. It's slight but noticeable, so here's an example. Let me know what you think. Here's an example of audio zoom on the iPhone, so you should be able to hear me on the 11 Pro Max versus the other iPhone, because it should be cutting out the ambient noise. There's a bunch of fountains and everything behind me. You should be able to hear me nice and clear. So here's audio from the XS Max. So same speaking voice, just as far as I was with the 11 Pro Max, so you should be able to hear me a little bit less, maybe hear more ambient noise. Let me know what you think. Let's move to the low light, where you're going to see the biggest difference. While daytime improvements are there, the night mode changes the game for iPhone photography. It's absolutely unreal how much better the nighttime shots are with the new iPhone. I'm going to let the pictures speak for themselves. I mean, look at this shot at Pandora at Animal Kingdom. You can barely see the structure on the iPhone XS Max, and on the iPhone 11 Pro, you can see everything, way more detail, punchier colors, and you can even see the stars in the background, and the noise reduction is incredible. Basically, every shot is better on the new iPhone, even without night mode, but the changes are drastic. Look at the cloud detail here on the iPhone 11 Pro. You can't see anything with the iPhone XS Max. I really can't stress enough how much of a difference this is. If you're going to upgrade at all, you're going to upgrade for the improved low light capabilities. Night mode is not new to the smartphone world at all. Other Android phones have had it forever now, but I really like what Apple is doing with night mode. It's really good. I will have more comparisons with other cameras, so make sure you subscribe for that and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. The nighttime video has also improved slightly, more detail in the clouds, better noise reduction. It's not as drastic as the photos, but you do get some slight improvements here, which are totally welcome. So here is my conclusion. I never say that it's worth upgrading your phone every year because the changes just aren't big enough, but this year, I'm going to break that and say even if you have a XS or XS Max, it's worth upgrading due to the huge camera gain on the iPhone 11 series. The daytime might not be as drastic, but the wider front-facing camera, the addition of the ultra-wide angle, better video, and most importantly, the insane improvements to the nighttime photography, I'm saying it's a go. If you can afford it, I would do it. If you decide to keep your iPhone XS Max another year though, that's not a bad choice. It's still a beast and it still takes great video and photos. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think the changes are drastic enough to upgrade? And if you did upgrade, let me know what your experience has been like. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one.